This is congressional candidate for Illinois 16, John Kidover, and Chicago mayoral candidate, telling you to get out there and vote. This is a meditation from my heart to your heart on intelligence and love. I hope you enjoy it. Go to johnforcongress.com or chicagomayorvote.com right now. Here is the French translation of the Hebrew text which we have transcribed in our ritual. The 31st path is called the perpetual intelligence, and it governs the sun and the moon, and the other stars and figures, each in its respective orb, and it distributes what is needful to all created things according to their disposition to the signs and figures. This text, one sees, is still perfectly obscure for whoever is not acquainted with the characteristic value of each of the 32 paths. The 32 paths are the 10 numbers and the 22 hieroglyphic letters of the Kabbalah. The 31st refers to the W, which represents the magic lamp, or the light between the horns of Baphomet. It is the Kabbalistic sign of the Od, or astral light, with its 2 poles and its balanced center. One knows that in the language of the alchemists, the sun signifies gold, the moon, silver, and that the other stars or planets refer to the other metals. One should now be able to understand the thought of the Jew, Abraham. The secret fire of the masters of alchemy was then electricity. There is the better half of their grand arcanum, but they knew how to equilibrate its force by a magnetic influence, which they concentrated in their athanor. This is what results from the obscure dogmas of Basil Valentine, of Bernard Trevisan, and of Henry Kunrath, who all of them pretend to have worked the transmutation like Raymond Lully, like Arnaud de Villeneuve, and like Nicolas Flamel. The universal light, when it magnetizes the worlds, is called astral light. When it forms the metals, one calls it Azoth, or philosophical mercury. When it gives life to animals, it should be called animal magnetism. The brute is subject to the fatalities of this light. Man is able to direct it. It is the intelligence which, by adapting the sign to the thought, creates forms and images. The universal light is like the divine imagination in this world, which changes ceaselessly, like ever remaining the same with regard to the laws of its configuration, as the vast dream of God. Man formulates the light by his imagination. He attracts to himself the light in sufficient quantities to give suitable forms to his thoughts and even to his dreams.